Hi, my name is Marina, and in this video, you are going to discover more about my project from the ARCAID program, which focuses on the role of mesenchymal stromal cells in the development of rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic and inflammatory autoimmune disease with an unknown etiology that primarily affects joints. Pain, swelling, and stiffness of this tissue are the more characteristic physical symptoms in diagnosed patients, although this disease can also affect other organs such as the lungs, heart, and eyes. To try to predict whether an individual is at risk of developing rheumatoid arthritis, previous studies have discovered some observable features years before the onset of symptoms. Apparently, about 30% of individuals with autoantibodies against citrullinated proteins or rheumatoid factors, arthralgia, or with a genetic or environmental risk will eventually develop this autoimmune disease. One of the many features observed in rheumatoid arthritis is the accelerated aging of hematopoietic stem cells, together with a reduced frequency and proliferative potential in peripheral blood. However, it is not known whether this premature aging is already present in the bone marrow where hematopoietic stem cells come from, and if it is an intrinsic defect present already before the onset of disease or a secondary effect. In the bone marrow, the support, maintenance, and regulation of hematopoietic stem cells are done by the mesenchymal stromal cells, which also have important immunomodulatory and regenerative capacities. Nevertheless, in the context of RA, recent studies showed a defective phenotype of the bone marrow mesenchymal stromal cells, exhibiting a reduced proliferation, telomere loss, and a less supportive capacity for the hematopoietic stem progenitor cell survival. Thus, in this context, we hypothesize that malfunctioning of stromal cells in the bone marrow takes place before disease onset and creates a microenvironment in which hematopoiesis is not properly controlled, leading to defective immune responses. To carry out this 4-year project, we have access to a large cohort of healthy individuals, RA patients, and at-risk individuals who have given their consent to have blood and bone marrow samples taken for the study. From these samples, I will be able to isolate the peripheral blood cells and culture the bone marrow mesenchymal stromal cells in the laboratory for further analysis. The at-risk samples will allow us to evaluate the cells at the earliest phases of arthritis, analyzing their phenotype, function, and effects on immune cell activation. By comparing them with those of RA patients and healthy individuals, we aim to elucidate the mechanisms that drive a defective immune system before the development of the disease. Thank you for your attention.